Hi everybody, welcome to Happy Hour with Baroness. It's your host Maria. How you're all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. Yes, I did take quite the hiatus. I am sorry about that, but I am back and I'm ready to blog, and this series is going to be based on my new experience, and I guess we'll all learn as I go along. So, let me tell you what's been going on with me. I met an amazing man, and he's really not a nice guy, but a great guy and a good man. You guys remember my last videos and stuff like that. You know, everyone's nice, and don't get me wrong, he's nice, but he's the real deal. He's in my personal opinion, he kind of reminds me. Yeah, he's the Vulcan, you know. So I met this guy back in December, but before that, we met technically um, on a website, and you know, we exchanged a couple messages and stuff like that. And he lives in Seattle, and he was going to Jersey for about a week. So we rendezvoused in New York City. We meshed well really together, and we're dating. I'm in a long distance relationship because he still lives in Seattle, and I'm still in New York City. So that's the background of how we met and stuff like that. He's in the Air Force, and I'm not sure if I want to give his name out just yet, but he he's really a great guy. There's probably not enough things I could say about him. He's definitely rock and roll, Master Sarge type. He's handsome. He's like Elvis. He's my. You could honestly say he's probably my Elvis. You know. I was gun shy before meeting him, especially my experience before I met him. As we all know what happened in Colorado with that wackadoo. So a little gun shy and stuff like that. So this time, before I even met him, I made sure that I spoke to him on the phone and stuff like that, and I wanted to get all the information up front and make sure he wasn't sounding crazy, which he wasn't. He was always had this he has a nice voice and soothing, calm personality, and he's definitely a good fit for me considering I'm always hyper and crazy and gun ho, you know. So we've been dating for a couple of months now. I went to Seattle back in February to spend Valentine's Day with him the whole week. We had a blast. Our adventures have been interesting, to say the least. We have had some bumps in the road. How do I handle a long-distance relationship? Considering I'm a very passionate type of person, I like my significant other to be close by. And like I said before, he lives in Seattle. I live in New York. And he feels the same way, by the way. So this is a risk that we're both taking. Especially since he's had experience before, and the one that he had experienced before, she was definitely not right in the head. In my personal opinion, I don't think she was mature enough to handle a long distance relationship. So what does it take to be in a long distance relationship? Patience. Patience. Trust. Trust is a huge issue. And from prior videos and stuff like that, I have admitted I do have trust issues, and I am willing to take a leap of faith. So, patience, trust, and a leap of faith are three major things that I would say. We're also going slowly. We're not rushing into anything. We don't need to rush into anything. His experiences are different from mine. So this is why we decided and agreed that the best thing for us is not to rush, get to know each other. Communication. In all my videos, I always say communicate, communicate, communicate. You're not going to know a person in a week. You're not going to know a person in a month. You're not going to know a person probably in fully, maybe 3 months. It depends on how much you communicate, though. We communicate every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day, depending on the day, and how much he has to work or what are we doing and stuff like that. He's very honest, a little too honest at times. He's funny. He makes me laugh. Oh, does he make me laugh? He's kind. He's definitely kind. He's patient. He could be a little bit tough, which that's, considering what he does for a living, makes sense. As the expression goes, you're lucky if a person's willing to put up with your crap. And I guess we both agree we're willing to put up with each other's crap. We could both dish it, but we could also, take it. And the one thing I've noticed that's different in this relationship than any other before that is that when we got into a major fight, I wouldn't say fight because we don't really yell and scream at each other like I have done in my past before. People usually fight, they yell and scream. But one thing that I've noticed that him and I never do, that we don't curse each other. And that's a good thing. That's a really good sign, actually, And I don't ever want to curse him, and I'm hoping he never wants to curse me either. But we're just a good mesh, We are very honest. We don't hold anything back. There are no secrets between us. A few surprises, which he knows that I'm always planning surprises for him. I love to surprise him. For Valentine's Day, speaking of surprises, here's what I did. For Valentine's Day, I wrote to Wanda Jackson. I didn't know who she was until he told me about her. And I sent out an email, and I told him the situation and who I was and who he is, and if, I wouldn't mind paying for the autographs, if need be, just if I could just have an autograph photo of her. And they got back in contact with me, and even she spoke to me for, literally, guys, it was under 3 minutes kind of conversation. She just wanted to know the gist of things. She laughed, and she told me I was sassy just like her. Thank you for that, Wanda. And then next thing you know, she mailed the 2 CDs that were autographed to him, and which was really cool, And on Valentine's Day, that was the last present I gave him. So I was giving him, I bought him some vinyl records, and I made a little collage, that fits his personality, and gave him some of the CDs of some of the bands I represent. And I was like, oh, I forgot this. I was like, just more CDs from another band that I know. And he was definitely shocked. Let's just say that. Best Valentine's Day ever. And he gave me some really cute presents also. He gave me these cute little PJ pants, and he gave me this beautiful little plaque that says, always kiss me goodnight, and a Wonder Woman cup, and coffee and roses. Because he always teases me about not buying roses, because, well, I say it's cheap, but, he has a theory like my mom, believe it or not, like, they're gonna die. Well, yeah, they're gonna die, but I still want them. Don't worry about it. They're gonna live for about 2 weeks before they die. That's really how I take care of flowers. And he bought me these beautiful flowers and chocolates, of course. So, and then we went to this really great restaurant. I had a blast. I never thought I would be going to Seattle. It never was on my bucket list, but I had a blast. I can't wait to go back. I'm looking to go back, looking forward to go back. I think I drive him a little crazy about it. That's because I want to spend time with him, and, that's what you do in a relationship. You spend time with the person, and you're willing to make sacrifices. I don't see it as a sacrifice. I see it as something that's fun to do, and why not? It's easier for me to travel than for him to travel right now, considering what positions we have in life career-wise. My job, I can actually travel to state and work while I'm there if I wanted to. As for him, he belongs to the U.S. government right now, so I have to share him with Uncle Sam. That's pretty much about it. So, guys, this is going to be it. My new series about dating is going to be about long distance. I'm going to make more videos about it, trials, tribulations, what I've learned, what's so far. I wanted to wait a few months in dating him to say that I'm happy, and I know he's happy. It's going the way that I guess we both agree that it's going well. We take it as we come. And we're very honest about it. So remember, patience, trust, communication, and take that leap of faith, especially if you think they're worth it. All right, my darlings, I have nothing to cheer you off with. I am so sorry, but I promise happy hour will begin starting in the next video. I do have water, so you want me to cheer you off with my water? Yeah? All right. So, to my Master Sarge, who's going to be watching this video, to my fans, I'm sorry it took me so long to get back here. To my friends, thank you for the kick in the butt to get me on here again. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ciao.